And you do not determine whether kasinungalingan, may katotohanan. Yun nakalagay po doon. Whether it's unreasonable, out of this world, you do not care. 35 million for supplies in 11 days. Hindi po kayo nagtaka doon? Hindi kayo nagtataka? Paano na-spend yun in 11 days? 5 of which are holidays. Pero definitely, your job is to see to it that public funds are spent properly. I asked you that. Okay? Ministerial lang pala yung trabaho ninyo. Masarap na trabaho yan, ah. Di po ba?
Enzorecto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Yung pong pag-comply ng Office of the Vice President, as you have stated a while ago, in accordance doon sa Joint Circular, yung the amount of 125 million. So, ang ibig nyo pong sabihin, nag-submit yung Office of the Vice President ng liquidation report, physical and financial plan, documentary evidence of payment, at saka accomplishment report. Okay na po sa inyo yun?
We still review the documents reported, Mr. Chair.
And what is your objective when you review the documents?
Whether,
Ano po ang tinitignan nyo sa dokumento?
whether compliant po siya, Mr. Chair, sa requirements under
Kaya
the Joint
nga,
Circular.
tinignan nyo lang kung yung documents would comply with the Joint Circular.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And you do not determine whether kasinungalingan na, totoo o hindi, yung nakalagay doon po sa documents. Are you trying to tell this committee that?
Mr. Chair, we have issued an ND on the...
Hindi, sagutin nyo muna po yung aking katanungan. Para bang ang sinasabi nyo dito sa amin, dito sa committee na ito, na nag-iimbestiga, na basta't na kompleto po yung mga dokumento required by the Joint Circular, okay na sa inyo. Pero sinabi ninyo na nire-review ninyo yung documents. Ano po yung hinahanap ninyo dun sa dokumento? Na it is also in accordance with form and substance? Ganun po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair, since
And-
prescribed din po sa Joint Circular ang
Yes.
forms.
And you do not determine whether kasinungalingan, may katotohanan? Yun nakalagay po doon.
We check the certification as long as the certification is there, Mr.
Hindi
Chair.
naman po nyo sinasagot sa katanungan ko eh. Doon sa pagre-review ninyo, hindi kasali na i-review ninyo kung pwedeng totoo yung nilalagay doon o hindi.
Mr. Chair, yung ano lang po, submission lang po talaga.
Kaya nga, form and substance lang.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Whether it's unreasonable, out of this world, you do not care.
Unless it's really, really far-fetched. But, Mr. Chair, it's more on submission po talaga ng documents required.
Yeah. Sige. I would just like to state na in the last hearing, you confirmed that the liquidation report, all the documents supposed to be submitted in accordance with the Joint Circular for the amount of 125 million, nakalagay doon yung 14 million for the purchase of information, pero walang detalye. Ano yung mga informasyon na yon? Or it does not even show how important those informations were. Worth 14 million. Yung 35 million for supplies na ginamit in 11 days. Hindi po katakataka yun?
Mr. Chair,
35 million for supplies in 11 days. Hindi po kayo nagtaka doon?
as long as they submitted po the
Wala nga mangyayari sa atin.
acknowledgement receipts.
So long as they submit the acknowledgement receipts.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Further, Mr. Chair, yung accomplishment report, it does not require further details po. And it is the only form under the Joint Circular.
Okay. Hindi ko
Which
na
they are
po
required.
tinatanong. Kasi kung ganito po yung inyong patakaran, wala nga po kayong mababantayan. Di po ba?
Mr. Chair, kaya po meron po silang certification yung head of
Ay,
agency.
pero may certification na, but you do not even determine whether the contents of the certification are reasonable or not. Whether they are true or not, you do not determine that.
Yes, Mr. Chair, given the
Yeah.
nature of the fund po.
Yeah. Kagaya ng 40 million for medical and food aid, ilang kayang informant ang ginamot at binigyan ng gamot? In 11 days. 35 million. Hindi po kayo nagtataka?
For supplies po,
Yes. Hindi po ba? Ang
there
report
were
nyo kanina
69
for
recipients.
medical and food aid, 40 million. Di po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. And for 11 days to be spent for medicine, medical aid. Hindi kayo nagtataka? Paano na-spend yun in 11 days? 5 of which are holidays.
Mr. Chair, given the nature of the fund, that it's confidential.
Doon po
so,
kayo bumabalik dun sa nature of the fund palagi eh. Yun
otherwise,
ang napapansin
Mr.
ko
Chair,
na so, doon kayo nagko-cover. Pero definitely, your job is to see to it that public funds are spent properly. I asked you that.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Now, may I ask you, personally, are you safeguarding the expenditure of public funds insofar as your job is concerned?
I would like to think so, sir. Yes.
You would like to think so. Okay. Wala nga tayong kuwan mangyayari. In other words, we can, or the COA relies only on the documentary evidence of payment. Mainly. Tama po.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yun lang ang pasihan ninyo.
Yes, Mr.
And yung
Chair.
documentary evidence of payment, whether it is a lie, a truth, reasonable or unreasonable, you do not care. That is what you're trying to tell us.
It is since it's just compliance, sir.
Kaya nga, in other words, para bang ang sinasabi nyo sa akin, I do not know how my other colleagues would take that, pero parang ministerial na lang yung trabaho nyo pala.
If we read through the
Yes.
joint circular.
That is what you're trying to tell me. Okay? Ministerial lang pala yung trabaho ninyo. Masarap na trabaho yan. Di po ba? Yung pagtingnan natin ang reputation report, ang nakalagay lang dito ay ginastos ng Office of the Vice President the amount of 125 million from December 21 to 31, 2022 or 11 days. And this was certified by the Vice President, by the Special Disbursing Officer, Madam Gina Acosta, and the Chief Accountant, Madam Julieta Villa del Rey. Would that be correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Now, kung babase naman po tayo dun sa accomplishment report, ang makikita lang natin dito ay gumastos ang Office of the Vice President ng 125 million from December 21 to 31, 2022 for surveillance and monitoring activities in 132 areas. Dito rin, wala tayong magawa. Kagaya ng sagot po nyo sa akin, we have no choice but to check the documentary evidence of payments submitted by the office para malaman kung saan or paano ginastos ng OVP yung 125 million. Yun po yung pinararating nyo po sa amin.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, yung titignan po natin talaga is yung pinakita natin acknowledgement receipt, ganyan lang talaga ang format.
That is what,
Nakalagay lang ang amount, pangalan at signature ng tumanggap, at date kung kailan niya ito natanggap. That is it.
yes, Mr. Chair. Yun yung sinubmit po nila sa amin.
And COA does not try to determine kung sino man yung taong yon, existing ba siya o hindi. You do not.
No, Mr. Chair.
No, thank you. Para lang for my information. So, you do not have any means or you do not exert any means para ma-determine kung totoo yung mga nakalagay sa acknowledgement receipt. You just take it hook, line, and sinker na totoo po yun.
Mr. Chair, probably we could, but given the limited manpower po of the ICFAO,
Ni walang ID yung tao na sinasubmit.
no, Mr. Chair.
No, wala. Talagang sikretong-sikreto.
What was submitted to us, that is what you audit, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Pwede ko rin ba i-conclude na walang paraan ang COA para malaman kung gagawa-gawa lang acknowledgement receipts na ito?
If we base it on the joint circular, it is
Pakisagot nyo po yung aking katanungan. Hindi ko po tinatanong yung tungkol sa joint circular or whatever. Ang katanungan ko po wala pong paraan na magagawa ang COA para malaman kung gawa-gawa lang ang mga acknowledgement receipts na sinabmit. Would my statement be correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
I beg your pardon? Tama?
Tama po.
Okay. Sa madaling salita, kahit na sabihin natin hindi naman talaga natanggap ng isang tao yung amount of 500,000 for the payment of the safe houses, kagaya na nakalagay kanina, hindi talaga sinusuri ng COA ito. Talagang hindi kasama sa inyong job description na suriin ito. In spite of the fact na sinabi nyo kanina na nire-review nyo naman yung mga dokumentong ito. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Actually, hindi ito ang aking pinagkakabahala Kung tutuusin natin, at least, kung nakalagay dyan, Juan de la Cruz ang full name, pero may nakikita akong acknowledgement receipt sa mga sinabmit po ninyo na initials lang ang nakalagay. Instead na, for example, Juan de la Cruz, J. Cruz lang ang nakalagay na tumanggap ng amount of 500,000 for the payment of safe houses mula sa Office of the Vice President. Kung ganitong proof lang ang papasa na sa COA, wala na talaga kayong paraan para matanong yung taong tumanggap ng pera. Di po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair. It is really yung pag sa Intel and Confif Fund po. There's no verification. Also, even if we have means right now, yung manpower po ng ICFAO cannot handle if alone itong si OVP, we cannot verify all those people, and we audit all confidential and intelligence funds for the whole country. So, hindi po kaya for now, Mr. Chair.
You did not find it, shall we say, unusual for an amount or the amount of 125 million ay magamit po sa 11 days?
Well, personally, malaki nga po siya, but
Hindi. Personally, sinabi mo.
yes po.
Personally, you find it unusual?
It could be na medyo malaki nga po yung amount.
And wala kang ginawa?
Since
You
they've
found it unusual and yet wala kang ginawa?
submitted all the requirements under the joint circular,
Tama na.
okay na po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Marami pong salamat, Madam Coa.
May hulanong salita na ang ibig sabihin dito ay ang pagkakaisa.
Bunyog Party List.
Halika na, bunyog party list ka na. Halika na, bunyog party list ka na.
Sa susunod, ang atinang suportahan, Bunyog Party List, nagtataguyod ng katotohanan, lumalaban para sa bayan.